Guys, well, when I record this video and I feel maybe say, hey, why Galatians who's not Americans and why they want to post this kind of video? I have to tell you something. Right now, we saw the election. A lot of people say it's over, it's over, it's over. Biden is definitely the 46th president. But I saw some medias like Newsmax, NTD, Epoch, they're still yet to call in. Why? Because it's got a lot of states with a fraud, is a voting fraud. Okay, a lot say, how could this happen? How does it happen in America? Well, maybe you say what? When you say the first time, I'm not sure is it, but what you all Americans suffered, we suffered before. We suffered before. Why? Not once, but twice. 2013, okay, 5th of May, we're facing this kind of vote. Okay, we're facing this kind of election. Voting fraud happens. And yet we're voting to change the government. Fail. Okay? Because what? I said fraud. Too many of those like mailing ballots. Yeah. Mail ballots and some others like I don't know, some government's ballots. I'm not sure is it the government ballots or is it mail ballots or it's just others ballots from overseas. I'm not sure is it. And suddenly, when the counting, we're using a manual count instead of using machine. Okay, so I got to type this, and suddenly, some places suddenly lights turns off. And lights turn back again, and back to when the electricity is banned again. Do this will change. Ridiculous, right? Ridiculous, right? And a second time, 2018, 9th of May, we also done this. It's happened before, and this time it's a very critical. Why? Not just as a mail ballots, some kind of, well, I know where the ballots come from, the mail ballots box, I know where they come from. And besides, it got those foreigners who eligible to vote. Suddenly someone has arranged a bus coming in to vote. It's ridiculous. Luckily, that time is luckily, it's we changed it. Luckily, we forced them we hold this democracy in Malaysia and until 3 a.m. now when election committee and actually what it called election board from American perspective finally decide, okay, they won. Means what? The Hope Alliance won, okay, instead of National Coalition. Yeah. Hope Alliance won, and finally they changed it. Although it's changed for around 22 months, and we're facing a cube d'etat or cube d'etat, whatever I don't know how to pronounce it, cube. Yeah, this year's February, this is a cube. But you know what? I tell Americans, maybe this is one of the first, but as I'm like explaining to guys like me and all Malaysian citizens who are concerned about American politics, and especially when someone like me maybe want Trump to do another second term, this is my suggestion. I know some guys are coming protest everything, but I tell you, this is not enough. I know somebody has proof evidence. You got in some medias. I don't want to talk about what media. You know, I know. Everybody knows they want censorship. Why? They're afraid to lose. Yeah, it's just like our country. What 2013, 2018, the government afraid to lose. Why? If they lose, they be sued. although storyline, okay, but they're afraid to lose. Why? If they lose, they're in a court case and maybe sit in jail. Why? Corruption. Some of you guys now, since Donald Trump still not concede, all right. So I hope all Americans listen, come out and tell the world this election is include fraud. So if you got evidence, okay, keep the evidence, keep the proof, give it to the Trump teams, the lawyers, especially Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, give it to them and give it a media that trusts, like, okay, Newsmax, just recently I know, NTD, Epoch Times. Give it to them. Tell them. Give it to them. Okay, give it to them and tell them. Give a proof and give it to Trump's. Give it to Donald Trump and his own team. Give it to them. We gotta fight a legal battle. This is not a joke. When Biden confirmly wins, I told you, this is the end of America. Not just America. It's the end of a war. Why? The influence of communist China is threatened. It's threatened everyone. Not just Americans. Even me, Malaysians, will be threatened. Why? Our culture, everything has changed. Why? India enter our maritime without any permission. Recently. So I hope all Americans listen, coming out, fight back, and tell the fucking Democrats, this is not over. This is not over. We have right to protect democracy. Okay, even I know some of them maybe dislike Donald Trump due to his characters and attitude and the way he speaks and his behavior. But listen, even though you don't like him, you have to protect your own democracy. Why? Is this one lose? Everything's loose. There's no turning point. So, hope all Americans come out and force your own local election board to recount again. Recount it. Force the Attorney General to accept your demands and recount it immediately. Right? And who doesn't want Biden set in the federal prison for the rest of our lives? So this video, I'm sure it's gotta be diligent or what. Please share to people. I share to Twitter. Maybe share to everyone. Okay, I know I have no right to say this, but we faced him before, so I can give you this advice. Come out now and still consider defeat, right? Some swing state, especially those swing states, still counting. Yes, come out, give them pressure, give an election board, election committee, and give a state government pressure and accept your demands unconditionally. Okay, mark my words. This is one and only chance. Okay, while Donald Trump and his own law teams going to the federal, in the federal court, you guys have to do your own job. Okay, if let's say you have faith, okay, I don't have any. My region is different. Okay, different you all guys, but let's say you believe in your own God, pray it. Okay, pray it. If those that don't have religion, okay, religious beliefs, come out and protect your own democracy. Right? We don't want Americans fall. Okay, if America fall, it's the end of the war. It's the end of the war. Okay, so peace, guys. I also hope Donald Trump will be second term. Okay, you'll be re-elected again. Okay, so come on, see you around. Hope we get good news.